Hi, Julie. Question. Did you set this up in spreads in InDesign? Because right now I'm in the PDF and I've got two separate pages, but it's not a spread. So see what I have to do. I have to go up to View, Page Display, and say two-page spread in order to see it in a spread. So I mean, that's kind of, it's indicating that you didn't set this up in spreads in InDesign. So let me know. If you did, there's a little glitch somewhere. I'd like to troubleshoot it, but let's go up here and let's get this one over into that same two-page spread. Excuse me. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one and let's say what's good with it. What's good with it is it's a good two-column grid. Good job. Typeset well. No widows. No. Well, actually, there's a widow right there. No orphans to speak of, although that's close right there. Um, so the type is set very well. You don't have any huge rivers. You have some spaces between words, unusual spaces between words, um, but no huge gaps. Nice pull quote. Good deck. Nice hierarchy. Wonderful hierarchy up here. I'm just a little concerned about the image seems forced. It really does. It seems like you kind of ran out of stuff to do, so you said, "Hey, I'm going to fill the bottom of this with an image." And I'm just being honest with you. That's kind of how it looks. Don't be afraid of white space. I want to show you something. You know what? Boy, I closed this, but let me just see if I can find something real quick in my history. Um, oh gosh. Oh darn it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second because I really want to find this. Okay, sorry about that. But I was just looking for, you know, how I am with my examples, and I love examples. And this is wonderful typeset. And note, I want you to show you something. You've got this two column grid, and that's wonderful. But like I was saying, I started to say, it seems like you're a little reluctant to want to use any blank areas or white space. Let me show you effectively how you can see. Look at that up there. That just a nice resting space for the eye, resting place for the eye, and then nice open areas here and here. And note that the margins are nice and breathable. And this opening page here only used two of the three columns, which is very interesting. And the rest of the type layout just beautifully uses the three-column grid and shows this wonderful pull quote. And I think that you're really close to being able to do the same thing, but I think that this is forced. And I think that putting this in a color box, design students always want to put stuff in boxes, and it's not until the second or third year until we see that that stops. So I want to just mention that to you. Just try to think about letting things breathe with their surroundings as opposed to putting them in boxes. Another thing I would not suggest doing is stroking type. It actually changes the letter shapes, the shapes of the letters, as we can clearly see here with the L. So it actually impedes readability. A lot of people think it seems to increase the visibility, but it really works the opposite way. So let's take a look at your next one. This one is really unusual, and I don't think it's as effective as the first because your headline's at the bottom, and that's just really unusual. It's really, you're asking a lot of the viewer to go, okay, wood block, and then go here, and then read your deck, and then go all the way up here to start the article. That's just not how our eye is comfortable. Two-column grid here, but this column here is broken, and it really, really is obvious because with the images breaking the grid and bleeding off the side of the page, it makes this whole spread want to go bloop and just kind of tip over this way because it's imbalanced. Okay, use of images in a grid. Oh boy, where was that other example? Um, well, here's a good use of images in the grid. You can see how that image spans to two columns, and that's it. Over here, it's got four columns. Over here, we have the type and the deck spanning two columns, the image spanning two columns. So you can really see how they're paying attention to alignment here. Okay, look how everything aligns beautifully. And so that's what I'd like to see, a little bit more of that type of thing. This is called a sidebar. And it actually, it actually is a way to draw some good hierarchy. But anyways, okay, but typographically, I think you're good. You're showing good typographic techniques and good typesetting. So that's a good thing. Okay, good job. Thanks.